And welcome back, everyone, to the Quirk Creation series. Because of Thanksgiving, I got a little behind. I was still able to get the What If out, but I didn't get around to this, which ironically was the shorter of the two videos. And this one comes from my own personal list. This is not my own. This is because just rotating through the names. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's Quirk B. This one I feel like is a really cut and dry one. So first up, in her human guise, she is Diana Prince, regardless. So that's who she is in and out of her like persona. Her hero name obviously is Wonder Woman. Her quirk most likely would be something called Amazon. Um, really, there's not Wonder Woman herself does not have a lot of unique abilities. Um, does not have a lot of unique abilities outside of her physicality. Her abilities come more from her gear or her lasso of truth. Sure, her bracelets are even indestructible, and I believe can like store her sword because they're magical. But if you just take that out of the equation, this isn't like Superman, who I could think of a bunch of different quirks for, or even Batman, who I has no superhuman abilities, so I have to think of a quirk for that's unique to him. Wonder Woman has the not the generic, but well, yeah, she's got the generic physical enhancements. Now, granted, they're off the chart. She is insanely strong, but that's all she really has. Now, if I were to maybe push the envelope of going past the physical enhancements and figuring out something she could do, you know what it would be? I could think of one thing. I can think of one thing. And while it's not with her wrist per se, like we see in both the comics and the movie, I think if she like clapped her hands together, she could do like a Hulk style thunderclap to represent that what that effect she gets when she clashes her bracelets together. So that would be like one extra ability her quirk could provide. But otherwise, an awakened, and maybe that's with an awakened version of her quirk. I think that now that I say that in progression, I think that's does make the most sense. That she has the standard physical superhuman fare, but once she awakens her quirk, all her physical stats are enhanced further, and she can create the sonic boom effect that our bracelets create. But yeah, that's really it. There's not much else to this quirk. Let me know if you can think of a different variation on this quirk. Now, obviously, there are other quirks you could give her that would be like including her lasso of truth. That would be a cool, like forcing the truth out of someone would be a cool quirk to have. Or the ability to summon something out of her bracelets or whatever. Uh, unfortunately, how do you tie that also in with the fact that she's an Amazonian? See, the thing is, her actual base abilities um, are mostly are mostly just the physicality. The rest come from Amazonian weaponry / equipment, stuff like that. So this is the quirk I would choose for Wonder Woman, in my opinion. It's basic, it's simple, but I can at least include a little bit of what her weaponry does in there. What would you do if you did a quirk for her? Let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you folks next time.